Everyone wants to win in Undisputed, but no one talks about how you actually do it. Not when the cameras are off, not when the rank's on the line, not when you're concerned in round 4, lungs on fire, down 2 rounds, and then that's when the truth comes out, and it ain't always pretty. I'm JMMA, and today we'll be exploring the dark art of winning in Undisputed Ranked. Alright, let's get this straight. The way you think you're supposed to play Undisputed, that is not the way people are winning. You go into training mode, you practice your combo, and maybe you think about distance control and mixing up your shots to the head and to the body, trying to set traps, the stuff that you see in a real boxing match. But then you go into ranked and none of that works.
Watch this. Boom! Boom! I'm rocked again. Boom! I'm dropped. Look at it. Look at it!
Because this isn't about being a better boxer, it's about knowing what works, even if it shouldn't. You face someone throwing the same jab 5 times in a row, you're thinking, no way, this is boxing, until you're down 2 rounds, then 3 rounds. Now your stamina is gone, and you're swinging out the air while they just rack up a bunch of volume punches. That is the real game. It's not that the jab is overpowered, it's that people have found a rhythm with it. They figured out how to frustrate you, how to bait a reaction, and the second you flinch or try to play right into it, they already know how to punish you.
Do it again. You ain't got another one in you. There we go. Motherfucker, come here. Come on.
It's psychological warfare, not just skill checks. The players who win consistently that aren't just good with inputs, they are good at reading people. They're good at reading tendencies. They know when you're trying to get desperate. They can tell when the momentum is about to shift, especially after a knockdown. And it's not even always intentional. A lot of this stuff just evolved naturally, players trying stuff and seeing if it works, and then when it works, they keep doing it. That's the loop. Over time, it became more and more clear this game just doesn't reward the most realistic player. It rewards the one who adapts to what's exploitable. It rewards the guy who doesn't care if it looks good as long as it wins. That's the mindset now with this game. It's not about boxing IQ. It's not about knowing boxing. It's not about if you practice boxing. It's about patterns, repetition, and knowing what frustrates people and sticking to it. You don't need combos. You don't need knockouts. You just need to throw the same 2 strikes at the right time until the other player breaks. Chapter 2, Mastering the Darkness. If you stick around long enough in Undisputed, you'll start to notice something. There are players in this game who have mastered what I only call the dark arts. The little habits that people call cheap, but work every single time. Take jazz spammers for example. Not the button mashers, I mean the ones who time their jabs just right to stop you from ever getting momentum.
I can't let you get close. Can you hear my...
They abuse the movement just enough to stay on the edge of your range. You throw a combo and you whiff every punch. They come in, land a shot, and get out before you can even react. They're out timing you. And the wild part, most of this stuff doesn't even look flashy on a rewatch. It's subtle, but it's devastating. These players aren't just cheesing, they're exploiting every inch of the system that hasn't been patched. They're not playing a boxing sim, they're playing a win simulator. And honestly, it's kinda brilliant because they figured out that this game doesn't actually reward real boxing, but control, frustration, and mental pressure of the opposing player. It's not about winning by knockout, it's about slowly taking the other guy apart until he doesn't want to fight anymore. But the problem is, they're not using actual boxing tactics, they're using exploitable mechanics within the game to win by all means necessary. And it quite honestly just makes the whole online experience for this game really frustrating and trash, if I'm being quite honest. Let's be honest about something. This meta, the way people playing Undisputed, it didn't just happen. We built it. It's the result of thousands of players experimenting, adapting, and figuring exactly where the line for exploitable is. And once they found out, they didn't back off. They dug in because the system didn't punish it. The game didn't say, no, you can't do that. Some of us actually started doing it ourselves. Some of us complained but still played, and the rest just accepted it. You see enough players win with the same ugly tactics, and eventually it doesn't even feel like an exploit anymore. That's why some people actually defend it. It feels like a strategy. It becomes normal, and that's the trap. The longer this stuff stays in the game, the more it gets accepted. And soon it's not just the sweaty rank players doing it, it's everyone. But the community, we let it become the standard. We let it slide because we wanted to win too. When enough people decide something's okay, it becomes the new rule. And it's not even always intentional. A lot of this stuff just evolved naturally, players trying stuff and seeing if it works, and then when it works, they keep doing it. That's the loop. Over time, it became more and more clear this game just doesn't reward the most realistic player. It rewards the one who adapts to what's exploitable. It rewards the guy who doesn't care if it looks good as long as it wins. That's the mindset now with this game. It's not about boxing IQ. It's not about knowing boxing. It's not about if you practice boxing. It's about patterns, repetition, and knowing what frustrates people and sticking to it. You don't need combos. You don't need knockouts. You just need to throw the same 2 strikes at the right time until the other player breaks. And if you're not willing to play like that, you better hope you're 10 times better technically, because they do not care how clean your form is if you're the one eating the shots. So where does that leave us? You can win clean, you can win dirty, but in Undisputed, it's not always clear which one's better. Some people say it's just a game, and maybe they're right. They don't want to see simulation fights. It's all about winning. And I kind of disagree with that, but that's another discussion for another day. But others, they remember what this game actually felt like with real boxing. The ones where both players try the box. And yeah, currently right now, those fights are rare. The rank ladder doesn't care about how you win. No one's reviewing tape. You don't get bonus points for sportsmanship. When it's just you in the game, late at night, one-on-one in whatever round you're fighting in, you know you've earned it. Or if you just got away with some bullshit. That's the real tension in Undisputed right now. Do you want to fight clean and risk losing? Or do you want to fight smart, even if that means using exploits? That's the real tension in Undisputed right now. Only you know what matters more.